for somebody who's just newly licensed, getting into the business, do you have some words of wisdom for that person
I have
to
a
get?
lot of words of
Let's hear it.
wisdom.
Let's
Okay.
hear it.
Um, First thing I would say is to really consider where you're going to hang your license. You know, it's not bad to have to leave, as we know, like, we if we have to jump from one agency to another, if we feel, but I just if just because you know somebody at an agency doesn't mean that that agency is going to be
Sure.
right for you,
Right. Yeah,
and
everybody's
that's
different.
a
Yeah.
mistake that everybody makes when they get into real estate, I've heard. Wait, so back on number one, just make sure that you really vet where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, be very careful about your words, what you say in this industry, the people that you talk to or talk about, because it's a very cutthroat industry and people they can use those things to try to like assassinate your character.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had those experiences as a new agent by other agents who were more experienced, who either want to take your clients or I mean, you have to really, really be careful who and what you say things to.
Right.
Hmm.
Well, and I think that there are definitely some agents, some older agents, experienced agents, I guess not
Yeah.
older, that we've seen sort of pick on the newer
Newer people,
and try,
yeah.
and which it should not obviously be that way. It should be we're all working together and let's make our industry the best there is,
Right.
and by taking advantage that we've seen, and I think we saw a little bit of that with one of your transactions too.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, definitely. Another thing I would say is give everybody a fair chance. Just because people that don't like a specific person, or maybe they don't work with a specific person, really give yourself that chance and build your own relationships with those
Mm-hmm.
people, because that may not be your same experience with that person. And you just really want to, yeah, just give everybody the benefit of the doubt until you really realize something's not right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was one thing I learned the hard way also.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So for 2024, what are you working on, and do you what goals do you have for the next year in
um
a kind of a still funky market that seems to be getting a little bit better
this
every
is
day?
a weird market. It's a very weird market, and I'm a little nervous about the changes that are happening, especially with the newer lawsuits and stuff
Mm.
going on. It's a little disheartening, but I am really confident that I'm going to be able to keep momentum, and I'm hoping for 10 or 12 deals next year.
Yeah. Well, and you're focusing on the people and referrals,
Right.
and I think the agents that really tie into that right now, and build their systems and have ways of touching their sphere and staying in front of them, and as it is changing, and it's going to be different, but I think it's going to be good. I mean, I think we need transparency. I think there's a lot of good that can come out of this, but
Mhm.
I think the agents that really focus on their people and
Mhm.
doing what you do are the ones that are gonna to get through and be on the other
Yeah,
side.
one thing that I really enjoy about my relationships, like I actually miss my clients. Like when you work side by side with them for like months, and then you're like, wait a minute, where'd they go?
You're taking
They close their
tacos to
deal.
their hotel room,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, I've
That's the
taken.
best.
I mean, I deeply support my clients in any way possible. I've got a client right now who she makes reads and she sells them online, and there I am, like, advocating for her business
Mm-hmm.
and buying stuff from her. And, I mean, I mean, we're all trying to make it out here, whether you're a real estate agent, whether you're self employed, whatever you do, your arts and craftsy and whatever. I mean, I feel like it's so important to get to know your clients, and you need to be somebody that they can trust. There's just no way about it. If there's any indication that your clients don't trust you, you've got to be able to show them that they can,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
and that's going to keep your referrals coming.
Yeah, you've got to provide that value to them, and I think you obviously do that very well. Yeah.
Yeah, another good thing is like, for newer agents also going back to that is, there are some people who they have a certain image of a real estate agent in their head that, we should be suit and tie all the time. We should, have shine shoes and, all like to the nines,
Hmm.
But you got to kind of read your client,
Yeah.
and like you said, you got to be transparent, but also, you've got to be like a chameleon. You've got to be able to read your client and give them what they need. If they need you to show up in a suit and tie, okay, do your best to help them. Do what you got to do. Reach their expectations, until you can be a little more comfortable with them. Sometimes people are like, I heard newer agents be like, I had to fire my own client because this and that, and I'm
Hmm.
just like, but did you meet their expectations? Did
Right.
you try? If they don't like you showing up, and if they say something, or like, I don't like, I thought a real estate agent would come to a showing in heels.
Hmm. Right.
I'm like, okay, next time throw on a pair of heels. It's okay,
Sure.
not a big deal.
Yeah. I'm not doing that, but
Not you.
you, you can.
Why not? I'm
I
just
don't-
kidding.
It makes me too tall.
Oh,
I don't want
okay,
to be
yeah,
taller
yeah.
than my
I feel
clients.
you.
Yeah.